Hi, I'm Rob. I'm a content creator from Sydney, Australia. And about 6 years ago, I quit my corporate job to pursue photography. And now I do photography and video as a freelancer. So what I love about the GH6 is it's a small, compact, weatherproof camera. It's the sort of size camera you can put in your bag or take on a hike, and you're not really penalized by the weight of the camera like burdening you down. But at the same time, it's a professional grade video camera. So if you were someone who was interested in filmmaking, maybe starting out with filming the family, making home videos for holiday trips and stuff like that, or if a client asks you for a specific high resolution, you can crank it right up to what they need. I say with the GH6, when people ask me about the video recording performance, sure, it can do 4K 120. Sure, it has dual image stabilisation. Sure, there's variable frame rates and there's waveforms and all sorts of professional features in the camera. It's incredible to shoot with for video. But at the end of the day, the actual true secret of the GH6 is the fact that it is so compact, so small and so unassuming that you can actually go out and be extremely creative with this, and at the same time you're shooting professional, high quality video. So some other things I really like about the GH6 are actually the physical camera itself. The actually articulating screen at the back means that you can get all of the cables into the sides. So if you're plugging in microphones or HDMI cables, the screen actually allows you to tilt out and see it. There's got some professional features like the tally lights and the multiple recording buttons. And there's the ability to actually be able to shoot 9:16 video with a framing marker. So you can actually shoot the shot once horizontally, use the large 4:3 aspect ratio sensor, and actually chop out a reel or a TikTok 9:16 video from the middle of it. So you can shoot it once without having to go and shoot it multiple times horizontally and vertically. So the GH6 is actually designed, I think, for a sort of run and gun filmmaker, somebody who wants to shoot on their own, doesn't want to bring a crew of people with them. The video assist features in the GH6 make it perfect for someone doing documentary filmmaking, people doing sort of weddings or small events on their own. The actual video assist features allow you to sort of achieve professional grade focus pulls, color grading, depth of field sort of shots without actually needing a crew of people to operate the camera. So you can't really talk about a camera without talking about the lenses, and the Lumix ecosystem for lenses is 80 plus lenses. But what you actually get with all of those lenses is actually compositional freedom. And what I mean by that is that when you want to go on a trip, you want to take a particular type of shot, you're not limited to what lenses you want to take. I can take a really long telephoto lens to take birds off in the distance. I can take a wide lens to get an astro shot of the starry skies. Or I can take a macro lens to actually shoot like ants and things on the ground. And if you don't know what you want to shoot before you go, you kind of need to bring all these lenses to have the compositional freedom to get all the content that you want. And that's one of the things that's really, really powerful about the Micro Four Thirds system. You're not limited to what you can shoot because every lens you could ever imagine is available. So the GH6 is actually a very powerful photography camera too. It's a 25 megapixel sensor in there. What does that mean? It means that you're going to be able to take photos and print them up to put on your wall as big as you'll ever need. Lumix have also added a mode in here. It's a 100 megapixel raw photo mode. What that means is that it actually can take a photo and the sensor moves around, takes that photo. It'll even compensate for things moving in the frame. And you actually have a 100 megapixel raw photo, which is created in the camera. I have a friend of mine who's a professional time-lapse photographer, and for years I encouraged him to try to actually use a Lumix camera, and now it's actually the camera that he grabs to use when he's doing his hyperlapse and time-lapse photos. There was an evening in Sydney, he was needed to go out for dinner with his family, and he knew it was going to be an amazing sunset. So actually set the camera up on his balcony, used the built-in features to actually delay start shooting. The camera took photos all the way from before sunset, changing automatically its exposure settings all through sunset until the sun went down. And then he was able to render the video in the camera at 4K 10-bit quality. What does that mean? That means professional grade quality. So whether you're a beginner person just getting into filmmaking and want to take it all the way through the professional level, or you're a hybrid shooter already creating photo and video projects for your clients, I could talk about this camera all day, but I just encourage you to get your hands on one and try it for yourself.